Naka-live ka na po, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you po.
Naka-live ka na po, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you po.
Nakita mo ako naka-live ka na? Parang hindi pa naka-live. Ba't dito ano niya? Lagyan mo sa YouTube mo na. Ikas.
Ikas?
Oo.
Merong nakalive.
Meron na? Ha? Pati mo?
Tapos na kayo makaka.
Ano yung pinag-isa eh?
Pinatay mo.
Hindi ako open ng bago. Ayun. Lagyan mo na. Ayan, bilhin ko. Diyos. Ba't wala to, Diyos? Ba't wala dito yung to, Diyos? Ayun.
Morning, Sir Mhilwin.
Good morning po, ma'am.
God bless you, sir. Congrats.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Ganun lang siya, kita pa rin buo, no?
Sir, dito lang ako ha,
Pwede mong
sir.
buo yan.
Apo, ma'am.
Ito ko doon mo click buo. Voice doon na. Galing ko, Diyos.
Ma'am Dance, we're just waiting for Ma'am Ayla, the master teacher from Abada, and Sir Peña.
Sige, sige.
Mga speaker mo yun. Speaker mo. Paano mo gawin? Sino meron mo? Ano siya? Nakuha. Ano ka na?
Good morning, sir.
Yung mga pinag-
Alis ako eh. Alis ko lang.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
God bless, sir.
Morning
Thank you
po,
po.
Sir Manny.
Morning, Ma'am Dana.
Morning, sir.
Good morning po, Sir Manny. Good morning, Sir Mhilwin. Good luck. Smile ka naman.
Thank you po, Ma'am Ayla.
Tangin, pumasok pa to. May tawagan mo nga muna. Mi. Mi. Tawagan mo nga si nanay. Tawagan mo nga si nanay ako dito. Tawagan mo ha. Ang kulit to. Ba yan? Tawagan mo kasi. Bakit naman itong mahal ko eh? Tawagan mo, hindi mo tumawag sa akin.
Sir Mhilwin,
Yes, ma'am.
start na tayo.
Isang empty na lang po. Magjo-join na daw po siya, ma'am.
Okay, sige, noted.
I think, Ma'am Dana, pwede na po.
Okay, let's start na po. Everyone in na. Okay. To our school principal, Mr. Manolo G. Peña. To the supervisor in charge for secondary journalism, Miss Ayla H. Urea. To our beloved public schools District Supervisor, Mr. Alvin Gracos, and to our guest master teachers of different schools, and also to our
District
teachers.
Supervisor, Mr. Alvin Racos, and to our
A
guest
pleasant
master
morning to
teachers of
all.
different schools, and also to
It
our
is my honor and
supervisor, Mr.
privilege to
Alvin
host this
Racos.
momentous event as we will be witnessing a simulation demonstration of a young educator whom truly is a pride of Aquino High School. I know this day marks a turning point in our lives because it will show us the changes in this new normal that will bring in the educational system. I know every one of us wants every year to give us the best teaching experience, but this school year is very unique and different. But learning must go on. And with the aid of these online platforms, we are reimagining a new form of education that will open doors for more equitable quality education for our young learners. And with that, to
Ma'am
formally
Dana?
welcome us all and to give his opening remarks, I will now give the floor to our beloved school principal, Mr. Manolo G. Peña, Principal 2 of Aquino High School. Take it away,
Ma'am
sir.
Dana? Ma'am Dana, this is Ayla Orea po. May I request that this will be recorded po?
Yes, ma'am. It is already
Okay.
recorded po. Thank
Oh,
you po.
thank you.
Sir Peña, take it away, sir. Sir Manny?
Dance, can you please repeat po yung sinabi nyo?
Okay po.
Ayan, ma'am.
Now, to formally welcome
Okay,
us
good morning,
all.
everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes po, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Can I have a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay, good. Because I don't have an audio from you. I cannot hear you. So I can only hear you from my phone, which I turned off because that will give a feedback. Okay, so good morning to everyone, especially to our PSTS, the coordinator of secondary journalism, Ma'am Ayla Orea. Hello, ma'am, and nice to be with you again. And good morning also to Father Alvin Gacos, who I think is also attending another training right now. Very busy po tayo talaga. So, multitasking is the name of the game nowadays, ano? And of course, to the other participants, other journalism teachers who are watching us live through our YouTube channel of the PCECAHS YouTube channel. Welcome and good morning. Of course, to our dear Department Head of English, our newly promoted Ma'am Dana Bell Bautista. And of course, to the man of the hour, Mr. Mhilwin Esto, our demonstration teacher. Good morning, sir. And of course, ang aking mga anak, okay, na taga Corazon Aquino High School. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Good morning, students of journalism. Okay, so today marks a very important milestone, no, in our school's history, because for the first time, we will be holding an online demonstration simulation of how to conduct an online class in journalism. I congratulate Ma'am Ayla Orea for coming up with a very noble and innovative uh, thing such as this. This is unprecedented, I think, in other divisions as well. So this is how we use technology, to make sure that we are still pushing through with quality education. And I am so much happy and fortunate that our school is chosen to be one of the schools who would provide the online demonstration simulation. So since yesterday, we've been featuring our school in Baseco. Yesterday, we had an opportunity to share the preparations that are being done by our school in a teachers seminar sponsored by Unilab, which is called the hashtag AKAP Guro Connected. and we were able to showcase to the entire Philippines, national level, the activities that we've been doing to further enhance our quality education. And may I also commend Mr. Mhilwin Esto for coming up with the simulation video of the school, who was which was also very much commended by our superintendent when I was able to defend and present it to her last week. So all in all, our school is really soaring to greater heights, as what our motto says. And I'm very fortunate that I am currently the principal in this stage of, in this time, wherein our school is gaining recognition here and there. And of course, another feather to our cap is today's online simulation demonstration. As a journalist myself, and an editor-in-chief of a university paper in my college days, and even during my high school and elementary days, I have no doubts that being a journalist would lead you to places, as what it did for me. I could always attribute my added knowledge in terms of writing and communication as a journalist. So to the students, let me encourage you to continue to study journalism, whether it be in English or whether it be in Filipino, whichever you are most familiar with or comfortable with. It doesn't matter, as long as you are able to communicate yourself to other people. Because right now, in this time of pandemic, what we need is inspiration. And what we need is truth. We don't want fake news. We don't want opinions of people who would put us down. We would always need people's words which will inspire us to do greater things, to be safe, to be protected in this health situation that we are in, and of course, to be able to live a life with inspiration to move on, to make sure that we have something to look forward to in life, no matter what situations we face. Of course, with faith in God, I know that we will do that. I am very much pleased to present to you our demonstration teacher today. Mr. Mhilwin Esto has proven to be a very competent educator, regardless of his position as teacher one. I know, sir, that your recent concours, your title defense being approved, your completion, almost completion of your graduate studies, demonstration teaching such as this, the feather onto your cap that you were able to produce the first ever broadsheet paper of this school is already in history, in the history books of President Corazon Aquino High School. I know for sure that you will go places. So let this be a shining moment for you, because this will always be a shining moment for the school. So whatever your achievements will be, the school will always take pride in all your achievements, and in anything that you do, as long as you offer it to God and you offer it to the school, we would appreciate it, and we would always support you. We will always be here to support you, and we'll always be here to cheer you up and to give you encouragement to further your goals in life. And always remember what I always tell you, that service must always come from the heart. So our goal is to always pursue excellence. That's why our tagline is passion for excellence and service from the heart. Okay, so without much further ado, let me congratulate you in advance, as I may not be able to join the post conference later, because we will be procuring some bond paper for our learning modules printing. So I leave everything to your competent, equally competent department head, Ma'am Dana, to do the post conference for me. And with Miss Ayla Oreya around, I know that you are in good hands in journalism. By the way, this topic, characteristics of human interest feature, is one of my favorite. I am more of a feature writer myself rather than a news writer or an editorial writer. So I also won some contests in feature writing back when I was in first year high school. I remember that. So mga anak, this topic is a very good topic. The choice of this topic is very good. Lalo-lalo na ngayon sa nararanasan natin ngayon, we really need good human interest story that would provide positivity and encouragement and inspiration for everyone. So there you go. Congratulations in advance, sir, and Ma'am Dana, Ma'am Ayla, and thank you very much and good morning to us all.
Good morning, Sir Manny. Thank you very much for that motivating and inspiring message of yours. And also, it is my pride to introduce our demonstration teacher for today. So let me just give you a short background of Sir Esto. He graduated at the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila with a degree of Bachelor in Secondary Education with specialization in English in 2016. He is almost finished on his master's degrees at the Philippine Normal University, and just recently he passed his thesis defense. So congratulations, Sir Esto. We might say that he is still young in the profession, but the achievements he already have are many enough for him to prove he is worthy of this career. So to boost his confidence, let me just share to you a little of his achievements recently. So under his supervision and training as the journalism teacher of Aquino High School for the English subject, President Carson C. Aquino High School published its very first broadsheet, as Sir Peña said earlier. Also, he had won the following contests. Third place in the collaborative desktop publishing division level, and sixth place in the editorial cartooning division level. Also, he is a research enthusiast. With that, he presented his research paper in different research conferences, such as the International Conference on Philippine and Asian Studies, conducted at the De La Salle University, Batangas Province campus. So with that, I think you already knew our demonstration teacher for today. And again, it is my pride and honor to introduce to you Mr. Mhilwin A. Esto, Teacher 1 English, President Quezon C. Aquino High School, also our school paper advisor. Take it away, Sir Esto. Good luck.
Good morning, Eight Excellence. Please stay seated and feel the presence of the Lord for the opening prayer to be led by your classmate, Adrian.
Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to study today. We pray that our class will be a safe place of learning, fun, and friendship. Please watch over us. Make us interested and excited to learn new things. May we not forget to respect each other's beliefs and opinions. Help us to have love for each other, to have forgiveness at our hearts, and to build kindness into every day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Again, good morning, Eight Excellence. Before we start our virtual class, please be reminded of the following online journalism house rules. First, turn your videos on, mute your microphone unless it is your turn to speak, raise your hand if you want to say something, stay seated and behave well, don't do other tasks while the class is ongoing, have your notebook and pen with you, prepare yourself and participate to all learning activities. Are we all clear? Can I have your thumbs up if I am clear? Okay, very good. So for today, our goal is to explain the characteristics of human interest features. That is based on the most essential learning competency, number 22. Yesterday, I asked two of your classmates to give us an update of what is happening today. So for the news of the day, let us have Ria May and Sandro.
Passion, service, excellence.
Tonight's news of the day. New day, new life, new views.
Broadcasting live on the dot.
This is True Mozart.
And this is Maybaha.
Today's Pinoyan Reporters.
Patuloy pa rin ang laban natin sa COVID-19. And together, we can see the solution.
Bawal walang mask.
Sanitize sa mga kamay. Iwas hawak sa mga pakay. Please, umustansya lang sa metro.
Alamin ang totoong impormasyon tungkol sa COVID-19.
Protektahan natin ang sarili at mga mahal sa buhay. May solusyon sa COVID-19.
A safety reminder from DOH.
For today's sizzling headlines,
Doctors view rapid antibody tests as contributors to COVID-19 outbreak.
walang sindikato. PhilHealth President denies cuddling mafia.
Shopee raises seller transaction fee to keep business sustainable.
NBA, Lakers secure number one seed in West by beating Jazz.
Be updated with the latest and hottest news here and abroad. Tune in again tomorrow morning. This is Maybaha and this is Windsor, voice of Pacific, the Prominence, soaring to greater heights.
Thank you, Ria May and Sandra, for that impressive way of reporting current events that are very important to be known today. For tomorrow, our news broadcasters are Waki and Tala. Waki and Tala, do you accept the challenge? Can you show your thumbs up, Waki and Tala? Okay, very good. For our copy reading exercise, let us try to help this young boy revise his own feature lead. I want you to copy his lead and correct grammatical errors using copy reading symbols. Do it on your notebook for 3 minutes. So kindly get your notebook and copy his feature lead. Don't forget to use copy reading symbols. Waki, are you working? Can you show your thumbs up? Okay, very good. Are you done? Not yet. Okay. Are you done? Please show your thumbs up once you're done. Okay, so let's wait for the others. Others are still revising the feature lead of this young boy. Are you done? thumbs up once you're done so I can recognize? Okay, time's up. Who would like to answer? Kindly raise your hand. Who would like to answer? Yes, Sen, can you show your work? Okay, please read your work, Sen.
Thousands dressed in scarlet and gray t-shirts eagerly shuffled into the football stadium as the university fight song blurred.
Okay, that's correct. Very good, Sen. So the corrected version of the feature lead is thousands dressed in scarlet and gray t-shirts eagerly shuffled into the football stadium as the university fight song blared. Yesterday, we defined what feature article is. Still remember? Yesterday, we discussed what feature article is. We gave the definitions, the type of feature. So, can somebody please give me his own definition or his own knowledge about feature article? Who would like to share what we had discussed yesterday? Yes, Marcel. Can you give us what, or can you define to us what feature article is?
Future article is the creative writing of a story within a story.
Okay, thank you, Marcel. Let us find out if that definition is correct through this short audiovisual presentation.
Good afternoon, reporters. You okay, Casey?
Not after another school lunch of beef jerky or Reno.
Thanks, JT. Ready to start writing feature articles?
What's a feature article, Mr. D?
A feature is about something real. But it's not just dry facts. It tells the story from a unique angle. It makes you laugh. It makes you cry. It makes you think. Today you'll pick a topic for your feature. It helps to start with something you're an expert at.
I'm the expert at baseball statistics.
Baseball statistics are gonna make you cry?
Yeah, if your team is losing.
That's a good human interest angle, JT.
Greasy school lunches are making me sick.
That's a good topic, Casey. You seem to be an expert on that subject. What else are you an expert at, JT?
Music and my MP3 player.
You'll need to find an angle to grab your reader.
It'd be easier if I got my player back.
After school, JT. You know, those things can be distracting.
Maybe that's my angle.
Maybe. Okay, reporters, which topics do you want to investigate for your feature?
Okay, so what Marshall said a while ago is correct. According to the presentation, a feature article is a real story, not from facts. It tells a story from a unique angle. And the big question is, for you, my dear students, what will be your topic for your feature article? To help you choose your topic, we will discuss what human interest feature is. Human interest feature is a story within a story. It may put a bigger issue into a human context, and it can also tell stories of other people who have done extraordinary things. Always remember that a human interest story puts people at the heart of the event. It gives the reader someone to relate to and taps into our natural curiosity in the lives of others. Human interest feature have 7 characteristics. Can you give the first characteristic? Who would like to give the first characteristic? Yes, Ria May, can you give the first characteristic?
Timeliness.
Okay, very good. So the first characteristic is timeliness. It is said that the newer the story, the better. Readers would always ask you, why are you telling me this now? For example, the story about planet Mars. We all know scientifically that Mars is the 4th planet from the Sun and the 2nd smallest planet in the solar system. But lately, scientists and researchers are telling us that it is possible to live in planet Mars. As feature writers, this timely issue can be a good angle for your article. So you can consider timeliness as one characteristic when you choose your own topic. Are we clear for the first characteristic? Can you show your thumbs up? Okay. How about the second characteristic? Tala, can you give us the second characteristic?
Proximity.
Okay, very good, Tala. Second is proximity. Local stories are more interesting. Readers would ask, does this story matter to me? For example, if your readers are the community, our community, the people of Baseco, they will prefer to read the story of President Duterte compared to US President Trump. Even though the US President Trump has a greater credentials, or even though US President Trump is more familiar globally, our people in Baseco would prefer to read the story about President Duterte because that is their local president. Definitely, they might not know President Trump. Okay? Are we clear for the second characteristic? Can you show your thumbs up? Sandro? Okay. How about the third characteristic? Yes, Adrian, can you give us the third characteristic?
Impact.
Okay, very good, Adrian. So the third characteristic is impact. As a feature writer, you should know the consequences and the effects of your article because they will always ask, your readers will always ask, how will this affect me? For example, one good topic today is the 2019 nCoV or coronavirus. As a human being, we cannot deny the fact that we are all affected by this pandemic. So you as a feature writer, writing a story about this would make your readers more interested. So in choosing your own feature topic, you should consider also the impact. You should know the consequences, how the topic would affect your readers, because that would make your topic more interesting to your students. Are we clear for the third? Ria May, are we clear? Okay, very good. How about the fourth characteristic? Yes, Angeline, can you give us the fourth characteristic?
Novelty.
Okay, very good. So the fourth is novelty. As feature writers, you should know that originality matters. This may sound cliche, but this is true that originality matters because readers would ask you, is it new or unusual to me? Definitely, if your feature story is not new to your readers, they would get boring. They will not read your story anymore because they may think that that is familiar to them. So you should consider that my readers would always ask me, is it new or unusual to them? For example, if you write a story about a dog, so shout out to all the dog lovers. For example, if you want to write a story about a dog who bites a man, that is not a good feature story. Instead, write a story about a man who bites a dog. Okay? Because that is unusual. We cannot see a man who is biting a dog. But if we will go to San Lazaro Hospital, there are so many cases of a man who was bitten by a dog. So always remember that as a feature writer, ask yourself, is this story original? Is this story new to my readers? Because if not, then that is not a good topic. Now let's proceed to the fifth characteristic. Sam, can you give us the fifth characteristic?
Conflict.
Okay, very good. So, like the elements of a short story, elements of other genres of literature, In human interest feature, we can also consider conflict whenever we choose a topic because judgment is encouraged in a feature story. So whenever you write a story, you should consider that your readers would look for judgment or your readers would give their own judgment. Readers would always ask for the arguments of the two opposing sides. For example, this is very new, and I know this is familiar to you, the non-renewal of the ABS-CBN franchise. So if we will open our television, look for newspapers, online news, we can see that this topic or this issue is very timely. The conflict between the government and the ABS-CBN. People today are hooked with this story. So writing one can be a good strategy for you, feature writers. So if you are choosing your topic, for your feature article, you can consider writing a feature story with a different and unique angle about the non-renewal of the ABS-CBN franchise. How about the sixth? Marcel, can you give us the sixth characteristic?
Human interest angle.
Okay, the human interest angle. The human interest angle is something you should consider too. Sir, there are so many things to consider. Yes, as a feature writers, you have seven characteristics to consider. So the sixth is the human interest angle. It is indeed that people are fond of talking about other people. When you go out of your house, you can see there are so many parents, there are so many mothers talking about the lives of other people. Or maybe your parents, your mother, maybe they are part of those community you are fond of talking about other people. Readers would always ask who are the affected ones in the story. For example, someone was salvaged. They will not be interested how or what happened. They would be interested definitely to who was salvaged. People or the readers of your story are more interested with the WHO. Always remember, as a feature writer, if my readers would consider more the WHO, then so am I. You should consider too the WHO more than what and how. Because again, you have to consider the human interest angle that most of your readers are fond of talking about other people. How about the last characteristic? Who would like to give us the seventh characteristic? Anybody? Yes, Adrian. Can you give us the seventh characteristic?
Prominence.
Okay, very good. The prominence. I want you to look closely to the picture and show the difference between the two. Okay? And the last characteristic is prominence. This emphasizes that popularity matters. Okay? So whichever or which topic is more popular is better. For example, if you are going to write a story about the life of a 21st century singer, and your readers are the people of Baseco, your readers are teenagers, definitely your readers would prefer to read about the story of Daniel Padilla. Even if the other singer, the one in the picture, Mhilwin Esto, is a better singer. Imagine, Mhilwin Esto is a better singer compared to Daniel Padilla. But your readers would prefer to read the story about King Daniel Padilla. Definitely because Daniel Padilla is more famous than the other singer. Okay? Are we clear? Is there any question? Anybody would like to ask a question? Naiya? Any question? Are we all clear? Can you show your thumbs up if everything was clear? Yes, Marcel? Mazar? Mazar, are we clear? Okay. At this point, let us try to test your understanding about the different characteristics of human interest feature. Are you sure no more questions? You cannot ask question later when we proceed to our 5-item quiz. No more? Again, can I have a thumbs up? Okay, very good. So for today, our activity is very easy. Since we are all in the virtual world, I cannot get your paper. You cannot submit me your work. You cannot, I cannot give you a 1/4 sheet of paper. So what you will do today is just to show your thumb signal. You will just read the sentences that I will flash and tell whether each statement is true or false. And I will not be asking you anymore to say true or false. Okay? What you will do is just to show your thumb up if the statement is true and thumb down if false. Always wait for the signal of the teacher before you show your thumb signal. Are we clear? Can I have your thumbs up? Okay, very good. So you will not say anything. Okay? You will just show your thumb signal. Angeline, please take note of the answers. Please record the scores because later your scores will be reported. Okay? So who would like to read sentence number 1? Yes, Marshall, can you read sentence number 1?
Human interest future is a story within a story.
Okay, so don't answer yet. Okay, human interest feature is a story within a story. Okay, show your thumb signal. How about the others? Waki, what is your answer? How about Adrian? Do not copy. Trust yourself. Okay, Marshall, what is your answer? Okay, very good. That is true. Human interest feature is a story within a story. That was discussed earlier in the AVP, and it was also mentioned by your classmate Marcel. How about sentence number 2, Angeline? Can you please read?
Conflict is necessary in writing a human interest feature.
Okay, very good. Conflict is necessary in writing a human interest feature. So according to the sentence, imagine if I am the writer, the feature writer, can I write a story without a conflict? Is conflict necessary in a human interest feature? Is conflict part of the characteristics I should consider? Okay, think of that. Show your answer, show your thumb signal. Okay, very good. So the right answer is that is true. It was mentioned earlier that conflict is one of the 7 characteristics. Very good, class. How about the third sentence? Who would like to read? Other hands. Yes, what? You're not raising your hand. Can you read sentence number 3?
Writing future stories with on content are more interesting, desirable.
Okay, very good. Writing feature stories with all contents are more interesting and desirable. Okay, imagine you are writing a feature stories. Do you think writing an old content are still interesting and desirable? Okay, show your thumb signal. Show your thumb signal. What is your answer? Nobody answered thumbs up. Okay, so everybody got the correct answer. Yes, that is false. Old contents are no more interesting and desirable. That is why that is why timeliness is one of the characteristics that we should consider. How about sentence number 4? Would like to read? Yes, Tala. You look so gorgeous today, Tala. Read number 4. Unmute yourself, Tala. Read sentence number 4. I cannot hear you, Tala. Okay, I think we can call Angeline because Angeline's microphone is on. Angeline, can you read sentence number 4?
Famous individuals are good characters in a human interest feature story.
Okay, famous individuals are good characters in a human interest feature story. Okay, think first. Do not copy your answer from your classmates. Do not copy your answer from your classmate. Okay, show your thumb signal. Nobody answered thumb down. Who would like to answer thumb down? Nobody? Okay, very good. Because famous individuals are really good characters. That is why in the last characteristic, I told you that between Mhilwin Esto and Daniel Padilla, your readers would prefer to read the story about Daniel Padilla because popularity matters. Okay? For the last number, who would like to read? Yes, Marcel, can you read sentence number 5?
A human interest story put people in the heart of the event.
Okay, a human interest story puts people at the heart of the events. Okay, a human interest story puts people at the heart of the events. Do you believe in that? Can you show your thumb signal? Thumb up or thumb down? Can you show your thumb signal? Okay, everybody got correct answer. Yes, as part of, as mentioned earlier, human interest story puts people at the heart of the events. That is why your readers and you as a writer, you should consider that most of my readers, if not all, most of my readers are fond about talking about life of other people. Okay? So let us see if who got perfect scores, who got impressing scores, and who got a lower or who needs more improvement about this topic? Who needs remedial class for this topic? Angeline, please report the scores of your classmate.
Zandro got 5 points, Lolo got 4, Zita got 5, Rondina got 4 points, Paha got 5, Villanueva got 4 points, Abejo got 5, and Mindieto got 4 points.
Okay, very good. So congratulations to those who got a perfect score. Anyway, all of you passed this assessment for today. So thank you, Angeline, for reporting your scores. Before we proceed to our self-reflection time, do you have questions? So I can answer your questions or inquiries. Kindly raise your hand. Do you have questions? Questions? I am willing to answer questions. Okay, it seems that there's no available question or no question on your mind. Now, I want you to complete these lines based on your understanding and realizations about the topic. Okay, so I will give you 2 minutes or 1 minute because this is an on the spot reflection. You can just continue these lines. Today, I learned that, continue, I realized that, and I want to learn more about. Just continue these lines. You have your notebooks, you can just write. And then later, we will call somebody to share his own reflection. I know this is very easy for you because we are doing this reflection, self reflection every day. So you will just continue the lines. By the way, while working on your self reflection time, let me take this opportunity to to congratulate Waki because Waki is almost everyday absent. But for today, he had the time to attend our virtual class. Okay, congratulations, Waki. Thank you for attending. I hope this will be a regular attitude of yours. Okay, so I am expecting that starting today, you will attend our class regularly. Okay, who would like to share his own reflection? Anybody who would like to share? Are you done? Who's done? Anybody who would like to share? Yes, Ria May. While your classmates are working, can you share your self reflection?
Today, I learned that feature writing is a self-story made out of imagination, which requires creativity and subjective human interest. I realized that as a feature writer, I should consider my reader's preference and the characteristics of human interest up, so I can write a featured article that is more interesting and impactful at the same time. I want to learn and explore more about this writing genre because this will surely open new doors of opportunity for me.
Okay, thank you, Ria May. I hope you can really explore more about this topic, about the human interest feature story. Okay? By the way, don't forget to take a photo of your work, your self reflection. Take a photo of your work and send your work to our group chat. Okay? But don't worry, by next week, we will have our own Google Classroom because I am working out for our Google Classroom. But for today, for your self-reflection, kindly submit your work by taking it a photo and submit it to our FB Messenger group. Clear? Are we clear? Do you have phones? Do you have your own cellular phone? Waki. Okay, so nobody has an excuse not to submit his own reflection time because I will check that. And for your assignment, I want you to accomplish the Google form, which will be uploaded to our FB Messenger group, English Journalism 2020-2021, and submit 5 topics based on your human interest for feature writing activity. So, sir, are we going to write our own feature writing activity? Yes, you will write your own feature story. But before you write your own feature story, of course, remember that we have 7 characteristics to consider. So you have to submit your 5 proposed topics to our Google form and you have to explain why you chose those topics. So I as a teacher, I can help you choose your own topic for your feature writing activity tomorrow. So Waki, don't be absent tomorrow, Waki, because we will have your writing activity. Or else you will get a failing score for tomorrow, Waki. Okay? Is that a promise, Waki? Are you going to attend my class tomorrow? Okay, very good, Waki. Do you have any question regarding your assignment? Anybody
None.
who can ask? Okay, if you have questions, okay, Waki. I hope, Waki, you really learned today. Don't hesitate to ask me by sending a personal message through FB Messenger. Sir, we're not FB friends. Yes, but we have our FB group chat. So you can just send those questions to our FB Messenger group. Okay? So don't hesitate to ask. Feel free to ask. I am not a monster. Definitely, I can answer your question. You will not get any deduction if you ask questions. Okay? So, again, no more question. Anybody? Adrian, you're still writing. Are you done with your reflection? Not yet. Okay. But you have question. You have question about the assignment? None. Very good. So, complete, Adrian, your reflection. So, class, that's it for today. Goodbye and see you tomorrow. Always keep safe. and COVID-free. Don't forget to wear your mask. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Milwin, for the very impressive simulation. Also, congratulations to our dear students whom exerted their effort in this simulation. Job well done, students. And I hope all the learnings you have experienced today will be a motivation to all of you to continue striving for the quality education you need to become a more competent individual. Again, dear students, good job. You all did well today, and I hope this will continue not only in journalism but also in other subject areas as well. Okay. At this point, I am kindly requesting our dear students to leave the Google Meet.
Can we, Dana, can
Yes po.
we, uh, later, I would just like to congratulate all the campus journalists who are here today.
Okay.
Thank you for joining our lesson, the journalism class of Sir Esto. Hopefully kids, you are all campus journalists, so hopefully you really come up with your initiative to really join the journalism lesson of Sir Milwin. I am very happy and thankful to Sir Peña. It's because he really come up with this simulation demonstration lesson in journalism, and you are the first in the division of City Schools of Manila. So congratulations, Sir Milwin. Congratulations, children. And thank you, Ma'am Dana, for all the support. So our campus Jorn, though you also have your academic class in online platform, I really hope that you will also be committed in joining your journalism class online. So we will not stop even though everything is online. Definitely, journalism will still continue and we will not stop for this. For giving you all the basic knowledge and skills you need to know in campus journalism. So, can I get your commitment, children, that journalism will continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, Rian, for answering. And I am also happy that Waki came today in your lesson. Hopefully, Waki, Sir Milwin will report to me that you are really coming to your journalism class. Okay? So, alam niyo naman mga anak, ang journalism, kailangan puso. Like ko rin sinasabi yan sa mga school paper advisor, puso. So, may mga puso ba kayo para sa journalism? Uy, wala sumasagot.
Meron po, ma'am.
Ay, thank you, Rian. Puro ikaw ang sumasagot. Paano kaya yung iba? Diba? Okay, but for now, I am very thankful that you are really here in the demo lesson of the journalism. You are part of our history. So congratulations, children. Big clap to all of you. Continue learning. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Ayla. Okay, dear students, we can now leave our meeting for the post-conference of Sir Esto intended for the master teachers, teachers, and supervisors. Thank you so much, dear students. Have a nice day. Okay, at this point, I am very curious to know the thoughts and feelings of our demonstration teacher, Sir Milwin, after his simulation. Would you like, sir, to share some of your personal insights and learning regarding this endeavor
Ma'am
of yours?
Dana,
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am Dana, are you sure we have no students left here?
Oh, ma'am, I'm
Did
still
we start
remaining
the
on.
lesson?
Okay, Sir Milwin, can you do the honor of removing our students in our classroom?
Yes, ma'am. I am doing it now.
Okay, thank you so much. And the floor is yours, Sir Milwin Esto.
Okay, no more students, ma'am. Again, can you repeat the question, ma'am? Pardon.
Okay, Sir Milwin, we are curious on how are you feeling after your simulation demonstration? What are your thoughts, insights, and learning regarding this endeavor?
Ma'am, honestly, I can say that I can now relax. I can feel that moment now because last week after my title defense, Ma'am Dana you told me that I will be having a simulation demo for journalism. And I was shocked because this is our first time to have a journalism class. Because even though we started last year, journalism was just a club. And for this year, this coming school year, this is already a class with the leadership of Sir Peña. So I was overwhelmed by the task, and at the same time, I felt nervous. But with the help of master teachers, honestly, I would like to commend my master teachers, Ma'am Jonet, Ma'am Imelda. Si Ma'am Imelda, she really helped me, ma'am, regarding the instructional support because I myself, I do not know. I asked other teachers about journalism because I myself, I do not know how to handle journalism class. So when I started crafting my lesson plan, I asked Ma'am Imelda to check my lesson plan and I was surprised because the way we craft our lesson plan in English is more different, greatly different in the lesson plan for journalism. So I am very thankful to my master teachers, Ma'am Imelda, Ma'am Jonet, they really helped me kahit gabi na po. And of course, Ma'am Ayla, hindi po siya natumigil na bigyan ako ng paalala, ito yung mga dapat gawin, ito yung mga... Because Ma'am Ayla, I think this is also the first time that we in the English department of Aquino High School will be having a demonstration. So we are
And this is
overwhelmed
the first
and
in the division.
that's why I am very thankful, honestly. With the support of the school, I did not feel that I am alone with this. Sir Peña and my head, Ma'am Dana, communicated with the other departments of our institution. To our ICT teacher, master teacher, who is now featuring our live in YouTube. Sir Simon, thank you very much. Since last week, we were preparing for the use of YouTube, Google Meet, and other platforms because in our place here in Baseco, technology is really the challenge. Okay, even up to yesterday, we faced difficulty and challenge about technology, but thank God that we were able to overcome those challenges. Honestly, I don't feel any negativity right now. The only thing that I can feel is gratefulness. But I know that as a beginning journalism teacher, I still have so many things to work on. I have so many things to learn more. So, but I know that Ma'am Ayla is always there to guide me as our supervisor.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Esto. That was an overwhelming feeling, I think, for you and for everyone else here. At this point, we will be hearing some comments and at the same time, words of encouragement from our guest master teachers. And to begin with, first is Ma'am Imelda Llorente, Journalism Master Teacher 1 of Esteban Abada High School. Ma'am Imelda,
Hello.
good
Hello.
morning,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon. Good morning. Still good morning. First of all, I would like to congratulate Mhilwin for being so brave and confident in facing the challenge of being the first simulator and demonstration teacher in one for the rest of the division of Manila. And thank you again for the good words. Um, Everything is so positive about Mhilwin. Kasi when we first talk about this simulation demo, may mga I still had some doubts before. Sabi ko, will it take something like this, or would you like to do this instead of that? So there were some arguments on our part. Kaya sabi ko, anyway, I know you can carry on kasi he was so insistent with his ideas. Kasi frankly speaking, we don't deal so much about the different characteristics of each of the feature story. What what we know is that, or what we learned for so many years, is the general characteristics of a feature story. So sabi ko, parang this is something novel na characteristics of a human story. So anyway, I know you can carry on. Kaya let us see. Although, sabi ko, and when I look into his lesson plan, wow, sabi ko, very, very specific, very detailed, and I was impressed. And I know that you can carry on and it will be a very successful one because you had already surpassed your thesis. And I thank you for being so cheerful despite initially of the students' non-response, maybe because they were shy and it was their first time to simulate in journalism. And the video clip is very interesting and um, colorful and everything. uh, Another one is yung yung characteristics of a human interest feature. Yung medyo nagtalo kami doon with another, or I had second thoughts about timeliness. Yung sabi niya, characteristic of a human interest. Sabi ko, although pwedeng hindi timely kasi ang human interest story, diba? But on another note, sabi ko, it may or may not be timely. Diba? Depende siguro sa writer. Diba? But it can also be, it is also included. So, it was carried on. Tama, tama. Okay, so there's nothing else. Again, congratulations, Mhilwin.
Thank you,
Thumbs up to you. Again, this time, sasabihin ko, thumbs up. Congratulations. It is a big success. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Imelda, for your very wonderful and intellectual message for for Sir Milwin Esto. Now, let us hear another one from Ma'am Jonet M. Agari, Journalism Master Teacher 1 of Claro M. Recto High School. Good morning, Ma'am Jonet.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. Hello, Sir Milwin. You hear me, ma'am?
Yes po, loud and clear.
Okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate Sir Milwin for accepting this challenge. Uh, that was a tedious task. You were able to overcome it. Pareho lang kami ni Sir Milwin, ma'am. We are on the same boat because this is my third year in teaching journalism. And I commend Sir Milwin for coming with a very nice presentation, very good simulation. So I have few things to comment on his lesson for today. The first one is the objectives. Sir, your objectives are all observable. You were able to achieve your lesson objectives where comprehension and communication skills were manifested. Kitang-kita naman yan dun sa mga bata, the way they respond to your questions. And then, I would like also to comment on the activities. They were varied, and this made your lesson very engaging to your students. Ang galing-galing mong gumawa ng PowerPoint presentation. Para akong estudyante, sir, nakikinig sa'yo, and I learned a lot from your lesson today. And then, you were able to explain your lesson in a manner that your students would understand. You applied localization. Mention mo yung Peco, na-mention mo yung San Lazaro, and even the mothers, no? You mentioned all these things. So, I really commend you on that. And the last thing is that you have your own unique way of checking your students' work. Yan. Kanina, you were able to set the rules, your house rules, before you started. Maganda yun. That showed you were very organized. Kasi hindi nagkakaroon ng overlapping sa answers. The students were able to show their thumbs up if they wanted to answer your question. And then, during the course of your discussion, hindi mo na sinasabi sa bata, oh, thumbs up. Your students already know how to answer your question using their thumbs up. And with that, sir, congratulations. You hit the nail right on its head. God bless you, sir. More to
Thank you.
come.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Jonet, for that message. Okay, now let us listen to the comments, suggestions, and other insights of the supervisor in charge of the secondary journalism, no other than Ma'am Ayla H. Urea. Ma'am Ayla, take it away.
Thank you, Ma'am Donna. Before I give my comments, can I also ask comments from our elementary school paper advisors?
Yes, ma'am, no problem. Go ahead
Yes,
po.
because they are also here and witness the demo simulation of Sir Mhilwin. So, may I ask Sir Jano Lopez?
Ayan, nabigla ako ng Ayla. Ayan. Ayan, good morning, Sir Esto. Good morning,
Morning
ma'am.
po.
Ma'am Ayla, good morning. And ma'am, I think that's Ma'am Dana. Good morning po.
Morning,
Sir,
sir.
congratulations, Sir Miriam, sa simulation mo. Nakakaba. Bakit? Kasi first time namin manonood ng John. And nakakatuwa kasi dun muna tayo sa technical. Hindi nagkaroon ng problem sa signal. Nakakatakot kasi pag may batang biglang nawala sa meet, tapos biglang hindi nakapagsalita, yun ang nakakatakot kasi. Pero nakakatuwa kasi umaayon sa'yo ang panahon, umaayon sa'yo ang mga bata, umaayon sa'yo ang mga manonood. So congratulations, Sir Milwin. Sa una, parang ang hirap parang panoorin pero napakadali pala niya. Siguro dahil buhay na buhay ang ating Sir Esto sa simulation na to, kaya hindi na bored yung mga bata. Kasi kung titignan natin, nakaka-board ang umupo ng isang oras. Pero sir, hindi kami na bored sa discussion mo, nakakatuwa. And mas nakakagulat kasi bagong joint teacher ka pero ikaw yung pinakaunang nagpakita ng simulation. Nakakaya kay Ma'am Ayla kasi tumanggi ako sa una dahil kinakabahan ako. Ayan. So congratulations Sir Esto and may mga natutunan ako sa lesson mo ngayon na hindi ako aware. Ayan, so congratulations Sir Esto. Ma'am Ayla, congratulations sa pinakauna mong simulation teacher, si Sir Milvin Esto. Congratulations po. And kay Sir Peña, salamat po sa support. Yun lang po. Thank you.
May I also ask one of our master teachers in journalism who is really a veteran and a multi-awarded joint advisor in the elementary, Ma'am Patria Bringas.
Hi, good morning everyone. Naka-tune in din kasi ako sa sa webinar sa regarding module, no? So nag-ano muna ako doon, nag-exit para makapasok dito sa simulation ni Sir Mhilwin. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to congratulate you, Sir Mhilwin, for a job well done. Ang husay-husay. Nakita ko doon lahat ng mga dapat makita sa isang sa flow ng lesson, no? So you started with the review, no? Review on what feature articles are, and then you follow it up with the presentation of lesson on the characteristics of human interest stories. Tapos, you had your evaluation, and then your self-reflection activity, and then your assignment. So, nandun lahat ng mga activities na dapat makita sa lesson plan. Okay, and also, commendable din, sir, yung iyong feedbacking sa mga bata, no? Which is very important kasi para hindi mawala ang interest ng bata sa journalism. Maganda na magbigay tayo ng feedback sa kanila, no? Yung para in a way that is a motivating factor para mag-stay sila sa journalism. Okay, also commendable din yung yung PowerPoint presentation, very klaro, interesting at talagang ang mga bata pagka nakita na gano'n kahusay ang presentation, talaga yung interest nila sa activity, yung interest nila sa lesson ay hindi mawawala. So, keep up the good work, sir. Ang galing-galing. For a neophyte in journalism na katulad ninyo, you were able to pull through in this simulation. So, congratulations, sir. Yun lang po, Ma'am Ayla. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma'am Pat. Parang naging biglang moderator na ako, Ma'am Dana. Napalitan na kita tuloy ng di oras.
Okay lang, ma'am.
Are we still streaming live in YouTube?
Yes po.
So even the post-conference pala,
Yes.
ano pa rin. Okay. So, my heart is full today. Thank you, Sir Milwin, for coming up with this, in flying colors with this challenge. Okay. So, siguro, some of the SPAs or all the SPAs in the division, kasi this is streamed live naman in our FB group. And I really hope they really watch the streaming. And I invited them to come to this postcon, no? I am really hoping that all our school paper advisors will erase in their heart their doubts, their, ano pa ba dito, mga fears, mga alanganin on how are they going to teach journalism in a new normal way. So with you, with the division demo or division simulation that you've done today, parang ikaw yung yung nag-take off ng buong proseso sa journalism natin. So I am very thankful for that. And we should not be left behind when it comes to online teaching. You know naman, I keep on saying to all of you that our superintendent really support the journalism. So coming up with this simulation demo is one of our answers that journalism is still alive in the new normal, no? So thank you. I really like your clear presentation of the lesson, to the point mo. You are really right that lesson in just 30 minutes can be carried on. Sabi mo nga, that's just part of the lesson. As students, we understand and that way, we also have to consider also kasi the load of the learners. Okay, so lahat simple, madaling maintindihan, madaling makuha. Even somebody who is new in journalism can already understand or get the characteristics of human features. So talagang matututo kasi simpleng-simple lang yung atake mo. And the rest of the elaboration can be asynchronous. So tama yung sinabi mo na you will just give in your Google Classroom the assignments and some follow-up. And the use of the Google form, buti pinresent niyo yun kasi we can really use the Google form in giving assignments and other activities. No? So, all in all, congratulations, sir. Ay, teka, may one suggestion lang din pala ako and to all the fellow school paper advisor natin. Because the flow of our lesson, pinakita ni Sir Milwin lahat, di ba? So we have the news sharing. So very good ka, sir, that is in broadcasting style. So the news sharing, we have the review, we have the copy reading, so drill. So yun po yung flow ng ating journalism class, okay? That's how we teach journalism. Now, When we present, since we are in a normal way, new normal way of teaching, siguro suggestion lang to all our school paper advisors who are listening today. So probably when we present the copy reading drill, di ba, you ask them to correct the paragraph, but then since we are zeroing in the symbols, when you present the corrected one, we really hope that nandoon pa rin yung symbols, how it was corrected. Okay? So probably you can correct it in your own using the red ball pen and just take picture so that you can present it in your slide. But then since the emphasis there is the symbol, so when we present the corrected one, we should also present how the symbols were used. Okay? So siguro that's the one point of improvement. Okay, for the rest of the school paper advisors who are here when you do your online class. No? So, all in all, congratulations, Sir Milwin, na itawid mo ng maayos. You can now sleep. You can now kaya nga nakakangiti ka na ng malaking-malaking ngiti ngayon. Okay? And congratulations, and I am very thankful to all the people who helped Milwin, Ma'am Dana, and Sir Manny. Talagang from the start, you were so supportive with journalism. You are one of the best principals who has a big heart when it comes to journalism. So I am very thankful for that. And to your ICT people, Sir Milwin, I am very thankful to you. Please send my big thanks of congratulations and thanks to all of the ICT people and to all school paper advisors who are here, my dear SPAs. Okay? Tanggapin natin yung hamon na to. Let's all take this to the highest level. Okay? Hindi dito pa lang sa journalism, there's a new better way of teaching. Okay? So ipinakita ni Sir Milby na everything is just very simple. Hindi naman masyadong kailangan pahabain pa and everything because you all have all the time for your follow-up. So, thank you so much, Sir Milwin. Thank you, Ma'am Dana. Thank you, Sir Alvin Gacos. Thank you to all the master teachers who helped Sir Milwin. And thank you to all the people of President Corazon C. Aquino High School. Uh, I cannot say any more adjective. It's really hindi ko masabi kung ano nararamdaman ko na kaligayahan, but then siguro malaking thank you na nag-uumapaw na thank you to everybody. Okay? So, may mga susunod pa tayong demo. At least, Sir Mirwin is our model when it comes to online teaching. So, thank you for that. That's it, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Ayla. Also, congratulations again, Sir Milwin, and thank you for everyone who support this event and whom exerted so much effort to make this event possible. Ma'am Ayla, thank you for trusting Sir Milwin this huge opportunity that is truly a life-changing for him. And of course, before closing, I would personally like to thank the people behind this event, our ICT coordinators, of course, whom assisted us all throughout, Sir Simon, Ma'am Zonyo, Ma'am Ayla, of course, with the idea of this simulation, Sir Peña with his untiring effort and support, and of course, our man of the hour, Sir Milwin, congratulations. Another feather in your cap is added today. Continue to strive towards excellence in teaching, of course, of our students. So, I know this year's journey of our teachers and students have been challenging, enduring, inspiring, and something they will hold dear throughout their educational and professional career. And with that, we shall have more of like these platforms that we must learn to and cope up to. We as educators should drive hard to adapt to this new normal perspective and practices. Shaping schooling perspective should not be limited online or offline. So with that, thank you so much everyone.
Before
For
we
me,
go, Ma'am
yes
Dana, may I
po.
request that let's have a group picture.
Ay, okay po.
Can we kindly open our camera and let's have a group picture so that Sir Mirvin will also have a souvenir.
Okay po.
Uh,
Everyone, we are kindly
Follow the picture
requesting
mo
to
sa
turn
atin.
on your videos for the documentation purposes. Okay na po?
On that,
Nag-picture. Teka, wait lang.
Sige po.
on that,
Ma'am,
do
si
the
Ma'am
honor.
Pat, parang si Ma'am Pat hindi pa naka-open. Si Sir Jano, si Ma'am Vanessa, si Ma'am
Yes.
Ivy.
Your camera, Ma'am Ayla, I think Ma'am Vanessa Ordiliano of Arellano High School is willing to accept your challenge.
Oh, wow. That's nice, Ma'am Vanessa. Ano nangyari sa ano ko? Okay, Ma'am Pat, pa-open naman yung camera. At Sir Jano, pa-open naman yung camera. Ayan, nandiyan na Sir Jano. Ma'am Pat, pa-open naman camera. Ma'am Vanessa. Ano? Ayan, okay. Ivy. Vanessa, okay, one, two, three. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sir Lewin. One
Thank you
last
po.
word.
Thank you po talaga sa lahat. At least po tapos na. Makakahinga na po ako. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Ayla, Ma'am Jonet, Ma'am Imelda, Ma'am Dana, Sir Peña, Sir Simon, sa lahat po ng nagbigay ng comments and suggestions sa mga master teachers, even po dun sa elementary teachers, master teachers, thank you po. Kahit po wala dito si Ma'am La Arlene Ipana, gusto ko rin po pasalamatan. Siya tumulong din po siya sa akin. And to Ma'am Vanessa po, thank you. Yan po ay nagbibigay sa akin ng motivation, Ma'am Ayla. Sabi niya, kapag nagawa mo ng maayos, mag-yes na ako kay Ma'am Ayla. Kaya,
Ay, wow.
Kami na ni Ma'am
Gusto ko
Vanessa.
yan. Sana pala in-invite natin sila Arlene.
Opo, Ma'am. Napakalaking tulong sa akin, Ma'am.
Hindi ko napadala ng link.
Opo. Anyway, Ma'am, recorded naman po.
Oo, thank you.
Thank you po talaga sa lahat.
Thank you, Sir Win.
Congrats, sir!
Dana.
Thank you po.
Congratulations.
Magpapasamgyup ka, ha?
Okay, if okay na po, Sir Milwin, you can now end our Google Meet. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day ahead.